Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavat Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Cheva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Krishne Sudamo Bhagate Dharmaganadi Bisaha Kalo Nashta Drisham Mesha Puranarko Danoditaha Shrimad Bhagavatam Puranam Amalam Yad Vaishnavanam Priyam Yasmin Paramahamsyam Ekam Amalagyanam Param Giyate Tatra Jnana Viraga Bhakti Sahitam Naishkarmyam Avishkritam Tachchinvan Supatan Vicharana Paro Bhaktya Vimuchyen Naraha Shlokamekam Tadardam Va Padam Padardam Eva Va Shadavan Yo Nushruniyat Punat Yatmanameva Saha Sarvavedanta Saram Hi Shri Bhagavatam Mishyate Tadrasamrita Chiptasya Nanyatra Syadrati Kvachit Krishna Tulya Bhagavata Vibhu Sarvashray Prati Shloke Prati Akshare Nana Artakai Arimadhyayante Bhagavate Kai Vishnu Bhakti Nitya Siddha Akshaya Avyay Premamaya Bhagavata Krishnera Shriyanga Tahate Kahena Jata Gopya Krishneranga Vandeham Shiguro Shriyuta Parakamalam Shigurun Vaishnavamscha Shrirupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakandvitam Scha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharane Nirvashesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarane Radha Sammukha Samsaktim Saki Sangha Nivasinim Tamaham Satatam Vande Guru Rupam Param Sakim Yankali Rupa Sharira Nadharata Tan Braja Prema Mahanidhi Kutarika Kon Kapatu Garata Shri Rup Shri Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Sri Jeev Gopal Bhatta Dasa Raghunath Jai Gosair Kari Charanavandhan Jahoite Bignanash Avishta Puran Vanchakopa Trubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Ananda Lila Maya Vigrahaya Hemavadivyach Chavisundaraya Tasmei Mahapremarasa Pradaya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Balavi Varanam Bhoja Malane Nritya Shalane Nama Pranatapalaya Sri Krishnaya Namo Namaha Shriman Rasarasarambi Vamshi Vatatathastitaha Karshan Venu Sumaner Gopir Gopinatha Shriyes Dunaha Mahabhava Sarupa Tvam Krishna Priya Variyasi Prema Bhakti Prade Devi Radhike Tvam Namam Yaham Vajami Radham Aravinda Netram Smarami Radham Madhurasmitasyam Vadami Radham Karanabharadram Tato Mamanyasti Gatirna Kapi Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Shrimad Bhagavatam Mahapurana Ki Jai 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 Shri Radhe Rasa Panchadhyaya Chapter 29 through 33 of the 10th canto of the Shrimad Bhagavatam Ras Leela of Radha and Krishna and Vrindavan. Text number 4. 3. Which one are we on? 4. Nishamya Gitam Tarananga Vardhanam Brajastriya Krishna Grihita Manasa Ajagmuranyonyam Alakshitodyama Sayatra Kanto Javalola Kundala. When the beautiful young damsels of Vrindavan heard the flute song of their beloved Krishna, romantic feelings rose in their hearts. Their minds were captivated by their beloved Krishna. And they all went running to Vamshivat, where Krishna was waiting under the full moon of the Sharad season. They were moving so quickly that their earrings were swinging to and fro. We're discussing this phrase, Grihita Manasa, and the whole line, the second line, Brajastriya Krishna Grihita Manasa. The gopis are there, the Brajastriya, the young cowherd damsels of Braj, and Krishna's there. The only name of the beloved, the Nayak, the hero that we have heard so far in 4 verses is Bhagavan. Bhagavan means God, the absolute truth. But what is his name? Of course, we understand that it's Krishna in Vrindavan. But now his name is introduced. The hero's name is Krishna. But this hero, Krishna, has Sahasranam, Gopal Sahasranam, Vishnu Sahasranam, thousands, Ananta Rupam, thousands of names, thousands of qualities, thousands of leelas, Ananta Gunam, Ananta Leelam, Bhagavan. But this is Bhagavan. Krishna is Bhagavan in Vrindavan. Krishna is Bhagavan in Mathura and Dwarka. And Krishna is Bhagavan in Kurukshetra. Sri Krishna Vacha, the immortal teachings of Krishna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. It can be any of those Krishnas, and his Nara Leela in Dwarka, Mathura, or Vrindavan. But this 10th canto, chapter 29 to 33, Ras Leela is Krishna in Vrindavan. But then Krishna in Vrindavan has so many names and so many bhajans describing Krishna in Vrindavan. Govinda Damo Dharamaraveti. The gopis in Varsana, they have pet parrots, tota, and they feed them pomegranates, pomegranate seeds, the red juicy pomegranate seeds, and they train them. And their mothers are very happy to see how much interest that their daughters are taking in their parrots. And they're listening, oh, my daughter is teaching the parrot to say something, and reinforcing his practice by giving him, or her, female parrot, giving her some pomegranate seeds to encourage her practice. Like the music teacher may give a sweet to the student, or some praises, words of praise. Very good, you're learning very nicely. So what is that gopi teaching the parrot to say? Well, in the prema-filled heart of Bilvamangala Thakur, these leelas are seen. And he says, she's feeding that gopi, that Brajaramani, that young girl, 10 years old, 11 years old. She's in her palace, she's in her house with her mother and father, maybe before marriage. And obviously, so she's feeding and saying, listen, oh Tota, oh Shuk, suno, you say this, Govinda Damo Dharamaraveti. Govinda Damo Dharamaraveti. And Bilvamangala Thakur Stotram, in some of his shlokas, he's describing this, many leelas like this, small leelas. Small description, but large leela. So she's feeding every morning, teaching. And the parrot, the tota, is practicing, go, vinda, ma, da, va, madava. Govinda, damo, dharamaraveti. And gradually the parrot starts saying, Govinda Damo Dharamaraveti, Govinda Damo Dharamaraveti, Govinda Damo Dharamaraveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Ah, so nice. And that Gopi relishes so much that Nam Sankirtan, Tota Nam Sankirtan, the parrot Nam Sankirtan, Krishna Nam Sankirtan, names of Krishna in Vrindavan, not Krishna in Mathura, not Krishna in Dwarka. Special names about Krishna and Vrindavan with special leelas packed inside. Damodar, Krishna. There's no Damodar Krishna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. That same Krishna, who was Damodar in Gokul, is now trying to tie up his Arjun. He's tying him up. Listen, perform your duty. Don't be attached to your bodies of your relatives. Give up your misconceptions. Give up your misplaced affections. Follow me, follow Dharma, pick up your bow. Because he was wandering away and wanted to take sannyas and wander off the battlefield to the forest. So Krishna had to tie him up and say, wait a minute, you're a Pandava, you're a Kshatriya, this is a Dharma, you have to fight for Dharma. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. These are all names of Krishna in Vrindavan. So here, Shukadeva Goswami says, Krishna, Rajastriya Krishna Grihita Manasa, that the name, the primary and principal name of our lover, of our Nayak, the hero of this sacred, divine, transcendental love story is Krishna. Swayam Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Purnatam Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Sarva Shaktimayi Sri Krishna. And why the word Krishna? Why isn't the hero introduced with other names, Madhav or Damodar or Gopinath, Lord of the Gopis? He's going to enjoy the gopis and receive their love and their seva and their Ras Leela. He'll be their Nath. He'll be their Prananath and their Premanath, their Gopinath. Radhakanta, he'll be the Radhakanta and the Gopikanta. Why Krishna? Because as Shukadeva well knows and Vyas well knows, of all the names of Bhagavan, of all the names that one could use to describe Bhagavan, the word Krishna, this is the best name. This is the primary name. This is the most complete name to describe all the aspects of Godhead, all the aspects of God. Because God has aspects of enjoying, He has aspects of power, creation, destruction, maintenance, and relaxing and having Leela. So we discussed before. So Krishna is that name which capsulizes and condenses and contains the maximum expression of Bhagavan, in this case Krishna, the Supreme Absolute Truth, the fullest expression of His majesty, His Aishvarya, and the fullest expression of His sweetness. Because Krishna means Karshan, Sankrshan. And Karshan means energy, attractive power. So that is the very energy which is holding the whole universe together. That's the Aishvarya, the majesty, the power. That attractive power between plus and minus, neutrons and protons, from the atom to the atmosphere, from the atmosphere to the ionosphere, to all the planets in their orbits, in this galaxy and that galaxy. The whole thing is moving and balanced and sustained by the force of Karshan, by power of attraction. And the center of all that attraction is God. There's one verse that says that like pearls on a thread. How's the first word of that verse? No, there's the first word. Excuse me? Mattak parataram nanyat kinchit asti nanjaya. Mayi sarvam idam sarvam. Sutre mani ganaiva. Sutre manigana. Manigan, you have a group of pearls. Manigana means a group of gems. Sutre, they're strung on a thread. So there's so many pearls. It can be a long necklace or a short necklace. And the center part is a thread. Mayam tatam. This whole Maya, all this creation, there's a common thread behind the creation. That's Karshan. That sutre is Karshan. Krishna. Krishna Karshan. Krishna. So that Krishna represents Krishna's Aishvarya. Krishna's unlimited power, grandeur, opulence, creative power, sustaining. He's created all this universe of millions of planets and thousands of galaxies. Brahmanda, koti, 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 Brahmanda. Brahmanda means universe. There's millions of universes with thousands of planets and nakshatras and galaxies within each one. That's the Shristi, Shakti, the power of creation of God. But then how to maintain it? Sutre maniganaiva. Sutre maniganaiva. Bhagavad Gita. It's all, he's that thread. If the thread is cut in a necklace, then all the pearls scatter on the floor. If the thread is broken, if you have a necklace, you break the thread. So if you remove God from the creation or from the maintenance of the universe, His power, His Karshan, all finished. This is Krishna. This word Krishna has this meaning of Karshan, of power, of integration, harmony, synthesis, unity, and maintenance. You don't find that meaning in the word Vishnu. You don't find that meaning in the word Ram or Shringa, Nishringa. Only in Krishna. So the fullest expression of God's power and opulence and the best and clearest definition of Bhagavan, His power is opulence of creation, sustenance and maintenance is in the word Krishna. But then, and Krishna means that power annihilates everything else. Krishna, na means to, na, negative, nay. Krishna. That power of Sankarshan, anything that comes against that gets defeated. You try to defeat gravity. There's something called gravity, a force or power pushing things down. It's part of God's arrangement. You try to defeat it, it's very difficult. You get defeated. You can't, Karshan na, you cannot go against Karshan. If you throw an object up in the air, it'll be pushed back down. All your power, oh, let me throw this ball so high. Ooh, it goes up. And then Karshan pushes it down. Gravity, you've heard of the force of gravity? Have you heard of that? And the spacecrafts, they launch into all their power and energy of the whole subtotal of human science. They can launch a satellite with enough energy to pierce that force of gravity, then into another atmosphere where there's no gravity. But then there's another Karshan working. This Karshan is working down, gravity. There's another Karshan working, going like this. You've heard of Panchapran? In this human body there's Panchapran. There's also Panchapran in the universe. Some life bearers go up, Apan goes up and down, down. Then there's Pran, Apan, Saman, Udan, and Vyan. Some go down, some go up, some go around. There's circular life bearers in the body. Apan goes down. If your Apan doesn't work, what you eat doesn't go down, if you understand my language. Apan. If you're Apan Vayu, if you have Apan Vayu Rog, then you cannot pass stool. What you eat does not go down and out. So that's a difficulty. So in the universe, yes, the microcosm, the macrocosm. The microcosm is the minutest matter you examine through the electron microscope. Microscopic reality. Then there's macroscopic reality. When you look through the telescope and the what they call the refractor telescope or whatever, these famous telescopes, radar telescopes, and you gaze into the heavens and into the circles around Jupiter, all the planets and stars and sub-stars. Then there's, as we have 5 life heirs working in the atom, there's 5 life heirs working in the universe. There's 5 life heirs working on everything in the universe. It's very obvious. You throw up, it comes down. What goes up must come down. What comes around goes around. What comes around goes around. This is a slang expression. You throw out bad things, and it comes back to you bad things. You throw out aparad and envy and aparad come back. But the interesting thing in the Vaishnava realm, when you throw out envy and aparad at 50 kilometers, it comes back at 100 kilometers. Twice the velocity. Because it has all your power of casting. When you cast aspersions, called casting, you cast aspersions or calumny or aspersions, which means blasphemy or offenses at someone. Then you throw it at 50 kilometers, oh, you this, that. Then Krishna catches it. With his karshan, Krishna karshan, he's like, acha, woo! And he throws it back and it comes 100 kilometers and you become the personification of those aspersions. You become that envy, you become that greed yourself. Because you're envy, oh, this person like this. Then you become twice that much. This is a phenomenon we see in the Vaishnava world. Fools rush in where angels dare not. Jesus uses expressions in the Bible. Fools rush in where angels dare not. So an angelic devotee means sattvic devotee, self-controlled. He's not foolish. He does not offend Vaishnavas or acharyas or sannyasis or gurus or babajis or anyone. Never. If he's going to speak, he only says good. Lord Jesus said, if you're going to say anything about anyone other than God, then always speak good of that person. Because everyone has something good. Good looks. Oh, this person is this, that, the other thing. But actually, they look better than you do. But you can't say that because there's so many other things on your mind. Or this person is more wealthy than you. But you can't say that because there's other things on your mind. Envy of their wealth, envy of their beauty, envy of their knowledge, envy of their renunciation, envy of their accomplishment. This is the problem. Karshan, Krishna. So that power, that invincible Ajit Krishna, Achyuta Krishna, that Karshan, that Krishna, that power that can never be defeated, never falls down, is invincible. Always once a winner, always a winner. Krishna. So that's one meaning of the word Krishna. Brajastriya Krishna Grihita Manasa. So one side we have the Brajastriya, the Nayakas, the heroines. On the other side we have Krishna. So naturally, gopis are called in Sanskrit Abal, the Abala. Abal means no bal. Generally a woman has a very tender form, not bulging muscles and physical power. She has mental power, she has heart power, no doubt. Just see how powerful the gopis are. Gopis are Abala, but they control Balaram Krishna. Krishna's Balaram, he's so powerful, Ajit. And the gopis are Abal. They have lotus, their arms are like lotus stem, the stem of a lotus flower, very thin and delicate. But their heart power, their love power is so great that Krishna's controlled. Prema Vashibhut. Prema Vashibhut. It means that Krishna is controlled by the love of the gopis, and most absolutely and completely and fully controlled by the love of the greatest gopi, Radha Rani. Prema Mai Maha Bhav Swarupini Radha. Krishna. But Krishna, no power can destroy him, nah. His Sankarshan, nah, no one can defeat. Never seen. But love conquers all. Everywhere, in every sphere, in all time periods, Kala Desha and Patra, we find that love is the ultimate power, everywhere. Love reigns. Love above power, mercy above justice. Love above power, mercy above justice. This is the rule in the spiritual world. This is the rule in the material world. So this is the Acharyas say, and it's quite obvious by the explanation of logic, experience, and science. We're showing even a scientific understanding of Krishna, Karshan. By science, by logic, reason, Shastra, Praman, and Mahajanvani, Vaishnava Mahajanvani, and practical experience. Someone who chants the name of Krishna will feel so much power and so much sweetness. What an unusual combination, power and sweetness. Generally, power does not usually include the quality of sweetness. He may be a powerful, strong man, but he may not be very sweet, gentle, loving, kind, intimate, charming, sweet, and affectionate. But Krishna is. Because Krishna, the word Krishna, it also means, Krish means attraction. The one atom being attracted by the other one. Plus and minus are attracted. We have a phrase in English, have you heard? Opposites attract. That's the power of Karshan. That's the power of Krishna. Opposites means opposite genders attract opposite genders. Opposite atoms attract opposite atoms. Negative atoms attract positive atoms. North pole, south pole. The magnet works that way. So the man and woman are attracted to each other. What is the power of that attraction? What is that, a force? Very strong one. The power of attraction between man and woman is an invincible force, an unconquerable force. If you conquer that force, you've conquered birth and death. If you conquer the force of attraction between man and woman and redirect your attraction, your attractive potential, and your attractive nature as an Atma to Krishna, because we say opposites attract. Very common phrase in America. Oh, my husband's chart is like that. And when you combine man and woman in Jyotishi, you don't try to combine similar charts. In this category, birds of a feather don't mix together. You marry different signs. This one has these strengths. And so the more opposite they are, opposite and similar, the tighter the bondage, the tighter the connection is, and success of the marriage combination based on Jyotishi and Kundali, the science of the stars and planets. Of course, love is an important factor also. Opposites attract. Again, Krishna at work. So the power represented by Krishna is everywhere, from the atom to the universe, from the ant to the bird, to the bee, to the human being. The power of attraction. That's Krishna's power aspect. Aishvarya. Omnipotent God. So Krishna is the bottom of everything. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matar sarvam pravartate. Interesting point about opposites attract. We understand men are attracted to women. Women are attracted to men. But if you go down beyond the body and beyond the bone, beyond the flesh and bones, beyond the mind and beyond the buddhi, beyond the hankara, you get to Atma, the very eternal nature of us. We are Atma, eternal personal particles of divine ecstatic consciousness. And we also have a principle of attraction innate within us. And we are also of a polarity. So the Supreme Atma, the Sarvatma, the Supreme Atma is